said you don't wanna wait, but I won't waste your time and
Hey guys, welcome back. So far, okay, if you're new here, first and foremost, welcome so much. My name is Stacey Nduta, and I would define myself as an acne survivor. So what I do is just basically share tips based on personal experience and research about how to be able to gain that version of healthy skin that you are trying to achieve. So today we are handling specifically cleansing. So this will be basically your cleansing guide. If there's something about cleansing you're not sure of, I will tackle it in this video. So let's begin. Cleansing is basically the first step in most skin routines. I'm sure people will be like, no, the first one is probably makeup. You see, you're right, but you see, that's a process of cleansing, and actually, I'll dive into that in a bit. So, cleansing is really important because one, cleansing is actually the first step you take to actually make sure that all the dirt, the makeup, the all those elements that you've been exposed to the whole day will actually be cleared from your skin and be able to actually take care of your skin in whatever other way. Probably if you're doing your Korean kind of skin routine, there are different kinds of routines which I'll be able to highlight after I finish tackling each individual step in singular videos. So that's why we are beginning with cleansing. So when you start with cleansing, there are different, like I said, there are different like types of routines and everything, but there are some things that are very constant, and that's what I'll be tackling today. So when you hear about oil cleansing is very popular with people who actually do need to remove their makeup fast, and that's why we are just going to bundle it up in here. So oil cleansing can be used. Okay, there are specific oils that you can use to undertake this. So oil cleansing is basically, you're not even going to use water. Like, it's literally, you remember how I'm not sure, but there's the basic concept of how like attracts like. So by you using your oil, I'm assuming that your oil is water resistant. By you using your oil to cleanse, many people, okay, most people use coconut. Other people can use castor oil. And there are also other oils that I'm sure you guys are familiar with, and you link down below. You can share whichever oil that you use. Just comment below, and I'll be able to see. Probably I'm the one. I don't do makeup that much and anymore. And I can't believe I can actually say that. Anyway, so basically, when you do oil cleansing, what you do is that you take, okay, this isn't like for oil cleansing, but it's an oil. So what you do, you take your oil, you put a bit in your hand, massage it to warm it up, and then you actually take time to wipe, not wipe per se, but mix up oil with the makeup that you have on. Oil cleansing is really nice because what it does is that it breaks down all your makeup, whether it's your foundation, your primer, your eyeshadow, even the black. If you just do like the what they call eyeliner, you'll be able, in mascara, it actually does a really good job in breaking that down, so that now when you go into the actual cleansing with water, it's not going to be that heavy, and you're actually removing most of it. So once you do that, you're able to wipe it off. Preferably don't use wet wipes. um, Makeup wipes are, we'll get into that in a bit, but makeup wipes are not really, to some extent, they're not really sanitary. So what I'd advise you to do is get the cotton. There are those cotton pads that you can buy, the pre-rolled ones. They've been compressed nicely, and then you can use them to wipe off and throw away. So once you do that, you're actually making it easier for your cleanser, the actual cleanser with water, to clear out the makeup, the dirt, dry skin. By dry skin, I mean you're always constantly shedding skin. That's how you get rid of your hyperpigmentation or your dark spots. And yeah, so that's why oil cleansing is so important. So now, aside from oil cleansing, there's something else that I mentioned in a previous video known as double cleansing. Double cleansing is not a myth. Double cleansing is actually really, really, really good, because what it does is that after you've done your oil cleansing, for those who do put on their makeup, what you can do is actually just use your cleanser, you do your fast wash, and then you wash it off. And your fast wash is just you taking time to get around your hairline, to get under your cheeks. I'm not talking about like aggression, like you're just like trying to just that. No, it's never that serious. I'm a very animated talker. Please do not judge me. So once you're able to do that fast cleanse, you wash it off, and then you do the second one. This secondary wash isn't per se to say that you haven't done a good job in the first round. If anything, it's just you making sure that anything that was left behind, anything that needed an extra push, especially in terms of skin, because the first layer was just you getting rid of the dirt and makeup if you wear makeup. That second cleanse is just for you to make sure that all the skin, any dirt, any sebum that's like tucked away in your pores is actually given the right attention and washed away. Now that we have those two out of the way, let's dive in deeper. So in terms of being able to select, because I've had conversations with a few people and they're not really sure. So what kind of cleanser should I buy? And I'm not sure where to start. And this is why me doing this series of skincare 101 is basically some sort of journey. So I was able to take you through how to discover your skin type, and then I did the face map so that you're able to understand, okay, fine, I'm breaking out in specific regions of my face. What does it mean? I mean, aside from not having a consistent regimen, what else could be attributing that breakout? And now that you've understood that, now I'll be moving into cleansing 101, toning 101, moisturizing, exfoliating. There are so many things, by the way. And I'm excited because, yo, anyway. So, now that you have understood the difference between oil cleansing and double cleansing, we can move on to something that is very, like, it's a common question. Okay, fine. What type of cleanser should I use? And this is actually something you can apply in terms of how you're picking your products for the other steps. So when you're deciding on what products you want for your cleanser, the most crucial one, by the way, because this is like a foundational step in your routine. So when you're deciding your cleanser, please always apply in terms of like your skin type. Always check out your skin type. So for people with oily skin, such as myself, I have combination skin right now, but I used to have like purely oily. My God, I could actually open a factory at this point. So I used to have purely oily skin, and so that oily skin, what you need to do is actually get an oil-based cleanser. So the oil-based cleanser is actually the reason. It's back to what I said about oil cleansing, like attracts like. So by using an oil-based cleanser, the excess sebum that you have, mind you, I'm saying excess because you do need sebum. You do need to have, an elastic face or skin or surface. So by ensuring that you're using an oil-based cleanser, if you do have oily type skin, it's actually being sure that all the excess sebum is actually washed away, because you do need to wash it away. And please don't get me wrong. Maybe whatever you're using for yourself is working. Please don't change it up based on this video. This is for people who are trying to figure out what am I doing wrong and why is my skin acting up. And I'm sharing this because it's practical. It's practical. I've watched tons of videos. I'm telling you, when you are stressed about something that you're going through, you become consumed by it. Like, I remember back in 2018, I was so confused. I'm like, why couldn't I have gone through this in high school? I'm a whole adult. I have a job. I need to go to work. But in my head, I'm just thinking, because the whole time I have to make sure that, the makeup I have, and then the makeup I had I was very basic with my makeup. Oh my God. So it would live on my phone. I need to wipe down my phone. So many issues. So me sharing this with you is outwardly from a place of love, and I really hope that it helps you. So if you have oily type skin, get yourself an oil-based cleanser. if you have dry or combination, okay, combination, very freestyle people. If you have dry skin, get a water-based cleanser. Because what happens is, for people who are dry skin and they use an oil-based cleanser, instead of it cleaning your face, it actually stays on your face. So you have a situation where you've just washed your face, but it's like you've applied oil. I'm sorry, I realized I have a very wide audience, so I can't really just be switching up bilingual over here. So that's basically the trick. That's a small hack that can make such a big difference. So that's in how to choose the type of cleanser that you want. The next step is being able to tell, okay, fine, okay, aside from ingredients, we already know you need to steer clear of alcohol. Just alcohol-based products, just leave them alone. They'll say, oh, it's for mixing. Leave them alone. That's why the makeup wipes are just a no-go zone, because what it does, yes, it clears out all of that makeup, but you know what it does? It irritates your skin, and then you start breaking out, and then you wonder, oh my god, I'm doing the right thing. No, you're not. You are irritating your skin. What is constant with skincare is, do not irritate your skin. Take care of it, observe it, and then interpret and repeat. So that's what we know about the choosing the products bit. So on the last part of this is specific to making sure that whatever you're using is actually, the next bit of this is actually tools. So I used to have something known as a spin brush. I'll put an image here. So that's one element that you can actually that you can use, and it actually really helps. I'll cover this more in detail in the exfoliation bit of this series, but when you're using that, it's not like a scrubber, because the bristles are so soft, like you can't even clean any other part of your body with them. Like, it comes with, okay, the one I bought came with 3 sets of bristles that you detachable heads. So there was one for your face, there was one for your feet, and then there was one for your body, which was bigger, and the bristles were a bit harder. Not hard, you'll feel pain, but just it's able to actually cater to, because your skin here and your skin here are very different. So please understand that. So using a spin brush is really essential for people who are probably starting out and they constantly have breakouts. I remember when I started using it, I actually saw a change in a week, and I was like, but now what happens is, you need to be very careful when using a spin brush, because one, if you're using it every day, that means you need to clean it. You need to clean, because if it's cleansing your face, you need to make sure it's also clean. So that means when you use it, you wash it, and then you disinfect it and keep it away and make sure it's dry, because the worst thing you can do is encourage fungal growth on the bristles and then put that fungi on your face. I'm telling you, skincare it's interesting. Let me use that word, because hey, it's interesting. So you can use a spin brush, which is actually really good, and I've personally used it, and I can actually, I can vouch for it. So that's the only downside of using a spin brush. Other tools that you can actually use for your face, I'd encourage you to get, make sure if you're using a face towel, it's the same process. Make sure after you washed it on your face. You've used it on your face, you wash it and you disinfect it. The reason I'm insisting on disinfecting is because some types of acne are caused by bacteria. And if you're not taking care of the items that are constantly on your face, the bacteria multiplies, and if anything, you start harnessing. You become like some sort of okay, I did a science in university, and there were these 2 small plates where I would grow bacteria and fungi and stuff like that. That is basically what you're doing. you just some sort of surface, and we used to, okay, I honestly don't remember. I'll put the word here somewhere. Yeah, become a medium. You become a medium, whichever you want to take. You become a media for that specific fungi, bacteria, whatever it is. It's going to thrive on your skin. Are you hearing me? It's going to thrive on your skin. So listen to me. Take care of those tools. So if that's for your face towel, and make sure if it's your face towel, don't get something soft and squishy. Get something that's at least a bit, not rough. You want something that actually has a good texture. Let me say that, because the worst thing you can do is get something with an even, like it ends up scratching your face, and that's how you also end up with more breakouts. I know so far all you're hearing is more breakouts, more breakouts, more breakouts. You're like, God, Stacey, like really, is it really a minefield out? Yes, yes, it is. Because what you need to understand is skincare is not about wash and go, And first of all, even a wash and go is not a wash and go. Don't get me started on that. So, I digress. So what I'm basically trying to say is cleansing is just a foundational step. And once you understand the product, or rather your skin type, you're able to choose a good product for your skin. And once you choose a product, you'll be able to choose a tool that works for you. And whatever tool you're using, whether it's a spin brush, whether you choose your face towel, whether you choose to use your hands, and then again, if you're using your hands, please do remember to wash your hands. This is like maybe you are about to head out, you're about to do your makeup, any of those steps, and you're not really like showering, or I don't know how that works, but you know what I mean. Whenever you're about to handle your face, treat it like something sacred, and just wash your hands, make sure they are really clean, especially for those who do their nails. Get a nail brush and get in there and really wash, and make sure nothing is being harbored, because it's really important. Honestly, I can just attest to this. It's really important. So for anything I've not covered, please let me know. Aside from that, that's everything in the totality of cleansing that I can cover for now. And for the next bit, I'll be able to cover more and more and more. And I'm really excited to take you through this, guys, because oh my god. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.